enrolled my daughter in kindergarten this past spring, and I wanted to know what my daughter was learning. When I called the school and asked, they said that they don't teach, they don't call children boys and girls. When I asked whether they taught gender theory, they said that they refrained from using gender terminology in the classroom and that they embed the values of gender identity into the classroom at every grade at an age-appropriate level. When I asked about critical race theory, they said that they teach 5-year-olds on the first Thanksgiving this ridiculous question where they say, what could have been done differently on the first Thanksgiving? When I asked more questions, they wouldn't answer me and they stonewalled me. They told me to submit public records requests. This was the only way I could get my questions answered. And when I did submit those public records requests, and when they did know that I had a lot of questions, my own school district turned around, put my name on the agenda of a public school board meeting, and publicly threatened to sue me for submitting the public records request that they told me to submit. They had a 5-hour school board meeting where they publicly bullied, harassed me, they called me racist, they let other people attack me in public comment. They debated openly my moral character and my political motivations, and they had never met me before, and this was my first school board meeting that I had ever been to in my life. They even hired a PR firm to publicly defame me in the national media. It's now 8 months later. I still don't know what the current curriculum is. I'm still in, oh, sorry, I left out a really important part. 2 months after my school board publicly threatened to sue me, the teachers union then did sue me. They're suing me because they don't want information coming out about my public records request that I had requested and that the school told me to request. So now it's 8 months later. I still don't have the current curriculum. I still don't have answers to my questions. I'm still in litigation, and my kindergartner is now in private school. What they did to me was government abuse of power, just because I wanted to know what was being taught. And no parent should be afraid that they're going to be publicly attacked and sued just to know what their kids are learning in school. So here is the bottom line and what I've learned, and that is that public records requests don't work. Parents cannot afford to buy the information that their school wants to sell them, and if they're me, they get sued just for asking for that information. But here's the other important part. Public records requests don't work for schools either. The schools are spending money just to respond to these public records requests. My school spent $20,000 responding to 300 public records requests just to give estimates. There's a mom in this audience who sent almost 700 public records requests to her school district. How much is that going to cost? And that's just for the cost of providing estimates. This isn't for the cost of compiling, redacting, gathering information, forwarding for further legal review, responding to lawsuits arising out of the public records request process. It's not fair to schools and it's not fair to parents. This is a never-ending hamster wheel benefiting only one party, and that's the lawyers that are giving out these estimates to parents that can't afford them, and then they never get that information. This is a Kafkaesque bureaucratic problem with a really easy legislative solution: academic transparency. You can vindicate the rights, the absolute rights of parents to know what their kids are being taught by passing this bill, but you can also protect public school from squandering their education dollars on this never-ending cycle of getting public records requests and handing out estimates, and it's just this cycle of wash, rinse, repeat. Please pass this bill. If not for parents, pass this bill for public schools.